Welcome to the Champagne Diamonds podcast. I am your host, Nadine Russell, and I'm so glad you decided to join me today. This podcast was created for queens, women who are ready to step into their power, women who are looking towards their vision and embracing the journey along the way. Women who are ready to be unapologetic about being their authentic selves. If this is you, keep listening. Hey Queen, what is up? Welcome to episode number 5 of the Champagne Diamonds podcast. And this is an extra special podcast episode for a couple of reasons. So, on the launch date of this particular episode, March 18th, this is Women's History Month. So we are celebrating the many achievements of women all over the world this month. But also, y'all, it is my solo return. It is my birthday, and I'm so grateful, so happy, so blessed to be able to bring this episode to you. And I just want to thank you so much for being here, for tuning in, for your support, for making it to episode number 5. And today the topic is we all win. And I'm going to need you just to sit in that energy for a minute. We all win. And when I say that, I want you to recognize that when somebody else wins, that does not mean that you have lost. A win for someone else is not necessarily a loss for someone else. A win for someone can be a stepping stone for someone else. A win for someone can be a learning moment for someone else. A win for someone can be representation for someone else. When we win, we all win. When you win, I win. When I win, you win. And that is really what I want to talk about in this episode today, because a lot of people out here are winning. We have a lot of queens and kings out here slaying the game. They're out here putting in that work. They're achieving great things. And when all of that's happening, there's kind of like two sets of people on the outside looking in. There's one set of people that's on the outside looking in saying, oh, them again. Look at them. And they're looking at it from a state of disgust, a state of jealousy, a state of why couldn't it be me, a state of why them. And they are not really appreciating the hard work, the alignment, the blessings that this person has been blessed with in order to have the ability to receive those particular blessings. And they're sitting here in a grudgeful state, being upset, being frustrated, feeling downtrodden, feeling conned, feeling deceived, feeling left out and left behind because somebody else has won. And then we have another group of people who are looking on and seeing these wins, and they're celebrating. Even though they may not be where they want to be, they're celebrating. They're looking at these people and they're saying congratulations. They're clapping for them. They are singing their praises. They're saying yes, because if they can do it, that means that I can do it. Yes, they're representing what is possible for me. Yes, I'm grateful for what they have achieved, because now that I know that they have achieved it, I have an example to follow. My sister, my brother, my cousin has an example to follow. I know that it is possible to achieve this. I know that this is something great, not just for me, but for the community at large. I know that this is great for the time that we live in, that somebody could achieve this goal, that someone could overcome this obstacle, so someone could step into their power. Yes, I'm rooting for you. I'm cheering you on. And I'm grateful. So these are the two groups of people that we usually have. And my question for you is, what group are you in? What group are you in? Because gone are the days when we look at somebody and be upset about what they have done. Those days should be beyond us. Those days should be past us. And let me tell you why. First and foremost, a lot of people are out here comparing their day 1, their day 10, their day 30 to somebody else's day 900, day 5,000, day 1,000,000. And they're trying to see where they match up. And they feel like, since this person has achieved that and I have not achieved that, then I'm not good enough. Then I'm not worthy. But I want to let you know that you cannot compare your day 1 to somebody else's day 100. You cannot compare tomatoes to apples or apples to oranges. Although with apples and oranges, yeah, it might still be fruit, but it's different type of fruit. The fruit comes from different type of tree. We're not carrying the same fruit. Everybody has a different purpose. Everybody has a different anointing. Everybody has a different calling. But one thing I do want you to know is that we are all connected. So no matter if you have a different fruit, heck, you might be a fruit and somebody might be a vegetable, okay? But what I want you to really understand is that no matter if you are a fruit, but a different type of fruit, no matter if you are a fruit and a vegetable, what I need you to recognize and understand is that we are all connected. Both fruits and vegetables are meant to nourish. They are food that is meant to nourish the body. And different fruits and vegetables nourish different parts of the body. Just like your purpose is going to be different from the other person's purpose. You cannot allow the advancement of somebody to make you feel like what you have to offer is obsolete and it doesn't matter. You cannot afford yourself to feel like you are less than simply because you see somebody else winning, because you are not in the same lane. You are not in the same purpose. You are in a different destiny. You are aligned for something different than this person is. You are starting at a different place. You are coming with your own unique talents, gifts, skills, and abilities. And it is impossible for you to be exactly like the next person. And even if it was possible, why would you want to be? Why would you want to be? There is no reason for you to put down the amazing gifts, talents, skills, and abilities within you to try to compete with the next person, to try to be upset about what the next person is achieving. But when you're able to look at the situation and say, look, this person's out here doing this, and this is an inspiration. This is an inspiration to me because I see somebody out there winning, and I decide to be in group number 2 who is going to celebrate that win. And I am going to channel in that positive energy. I'm going to channel in that gratitude. And I'm going to be open to receive my blessings because I know that if they can get blessed in their season, I can get blessed in my season. It's a shift of energy. It's a completely total different energy, a different vibe. And the blessings that come to you in that moment will help you on your path and on your journey if you're open to celebrating the wins of others. But if you're so busy being mad at what other people's got going on, you're doing yourself a disservice. You're closing off your blessings. So right now in Women's History Month, think of all the amazing women that have come before us, all the amazing women that have contributed to society, that have allowed us to take our place, to be where we are, to step into our power. Even in our own families, even in our own bloodlines, the family members that have supported us, that have worked hard, that have made the way to make it possible for us to be where we are, to be aligned, to be in our purpose. Think about that. How crazy would it be for us to sit here and be upset at the sacrifices that the people before us made? The sacrifices that enabled us to be where we are today. Yeah, people make mistakes. Maybe if it was us, we would have done things differently. But at the end of the day, there are women who have made history for us. There are women who have paved the way for us. There are women that have shown us examples of what was possible. And because of that, we could dream. Think of how many celebrities, artists, and entrepreneurs that there are in this day and age right now that are growing and thriving. And most of them, if you ask them, they can tell you at least one person that they look up to who is somebody who paved the way, someone who was an example to them that they learned from, someone that helped them to see things differently, someone that was winning at something that inspired them to step into their power, to step into their purpose. And a lot of these women that are winning right now, even big names like Oprah, I was listening to a book by Marie Forleo called Everything is Figure Outable. And she was saying Oprah, and I can't remember the name of the person right now, but Oprah saw a woman on TV. And it was the first woman that Oprah saw on TV. And because she saw another woman on TV, instantly she knew that if that woman could be on TV, then Oprah, could be on TV as well. And because of that, Oprah is a household name. All it takes is one person. All it takes is one person to pave a path that could change our lives. That can be the one person that changes my life, your life, somebody else's life. So when we see people winning, I want you to remember that when they win, you win. When I win, you win. When you win, I win. We are all connected. We are all here meant to fulfill a purpose. So continue to celebrate the wins of others. Continue to celebrate the wins that you see happening around you. And know beyond a shadow of a doubt that if you don't feel like you're winning yet, that your time is coming. That's all I got for you today. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode. I appreciate you so much. And I gotta give you an invitation. And I can't believe that I'm waiting till episode number 5 to give you this invitation, but I am inviting you. If you are a queen that is feeling lit up, that is activated, that is all about supporting other women in their level up, you want to see other queens win, you want to be around like-minded queens out here shining their lights and winning, I want to invite you to join us inside of the Queen Class. And that is the Queen Class, and it's Klass with a K, .enticethebrand.com. It is a community of women that are coming together, that are ready to really step into their power and to step into their purpose. And I want to invite you to join us inside of the Queen Class. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for tuning in, and enjoy the rest of Women's History Month. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of Champagne Diamonds. I look forward to seeing you again in the next one.